Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. So Pokemon, the franchise that is still going very strong. So originally I was going to do just an unboxing of these Pokemon cards that I got from a charity shop just for £1. And I was having a little go in the arcades the other day, and I managed to win a pack of Pokemon cards along with some other Pokemon related merchandise as well. I always like to have a little go now and then on the old 2p pushers. Great fun they are. Now, I've heard of the Scarlet and Violet. I assume it's a separate game. I'll just let you know I'm not too up on Pokemon. I know of some of the Pokemon, especially the earlier ones. So it's going to be interesting when I open these if I know any of them, and of course you can let me know in the comments about the Pokemon and about these trading games, because we've got both these are Scarlet and Violet, but these are Obsidian Flames, is that how you pronounce it, and Paradox Rift. So I'm guessing that they're two different games maybe. I remember having Pokemon Blue I've got on the Game Boy back in the day, as well as a couple of other Pokemon games called Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 on the N64, and Pokemon Snap on the N64 I also have as well. And of course Pokemon was featured in many not just their own games, but also of course in Super Smash Bros. So I'm familiar with some of the Pokemon, so let's start off with this one first. This is Obsidian Flames, I think that's how you pronounce it. 10 additional game cards. Yeah, Pokemon is a franchise that is still very popular. Don't think it can learn much from the back, apart from got to catch them all. I've got to try and name them all and name one if I know any of them. Let's yeah, I thought, yeah, so these ones I got from charity shop for £1, and let's see, Pokemon cards are a lot more than that to buy. Now we've got some QR code thing now. I'm guessing that's for some game. I'll redeem your rewards. Okay. Now the classic. I'm glad I opened this way so we can do a reveal. Now, like I say, I don't really know a lot about these Pokemon, but my brothers are a lot more clued up on the Pokemon. We'll do a nice reveal this way and see who we get. You've got a classic blue background with the Pokemon ball in the middle and the logo. So let's reveal our first one. Okay, so we have a basic energy, which don't mean a lot to me, but I'm sure it's something to do with powering up the Pokemon. Okay, so obviously I know that's not a Pokemon, that's just used within the game. So who have we got next? Diglett. Now I do know Diglett. Now what I always thought interesting was about the Diglett Pokemon is it always remind me of those sort of hills with faces in the back of the Super Mario Bros. Games, if you know what I mean. But yeah, there's Diglett. Was it Pokemon Snap? I'm not sure, I can't remember. A long time since I played that game. But yeah, so we've got Diglett. So that's what I'm going to do actually, is I'm going to do a pile of ones I know and ones I don't know within each game. So there's Diglett, let's put Diglett there, I know Diglett. Okay, so who have we got next? And I apologise if I pronounce these wrong. Probopass, is that how you pronounce it? Oh yeah, and of course it tells you, so Triple Nose and Iron Buster. So Triple Nose, is that one of its attacks? Then flip 3 coins. This attack does 40 damage for each heads. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing that's one of its attacks. I don't recognise that Pokemon. It's an interesting one. It looks like it looks a cross between a bit like Angry Birds, and it looks like it's got like a beard underneath. Okay, so we don't know that one, so that one's going to go in that pile there. Okay, so who have we got next? Lichen Rocks. That looks similar to another Pokemon, so is that... but I can't... I'm not too sure... oh, it says actually, I just realised underneath. It says... evolves from... God, that's really tiny, that is. Let me just have a closer look at that. Evolves from Rockruff. Oh no, so that weren't who I thought it was. But I was right, evolves from someone, but yeah. Just looked familiar. Okay, oh yeah, so does it say about... Oh no, it does say about Diglett on there. It says Diglett, the first... Yeah, so Diglett evolves into someone else, another Pokemon, if I'm correct. Right, so it does say who they evolved from, that's handy. Okay, so I don't know that one, so that will go on the don't know pile there. Okay, so who have we got next? Salazar. Never heard of that one either. Looks kind of a bit like a sort of cross between a kind of like a lizard, isn't it really? Now, who does he evolve from, or she? Evolves from Salandit. Don't recognise that one either. And has a suffocating gas attack and a gentle slap. Interesting. Right, so I've only got one so far, but it's nice to see Diglett make an appearance. Okay, so who have we got next? Oh, that's interesting. Salandit. Isn't that the one that we just said that evolves from? Yeah. Oh, okay, so they are... Oh yeah, and he does suffocating gas. But his attack is scratch instead of gentle slap. So as he evolves, he gets a bit of a bigger from a scratch to a slap. I see a little bit of a resemblance there. Okay, so it was interesting to get the evolved form as well as original. Okay, so who have we got now? Varum. I don't recognise Varum. Yeah, suffocating gas is an attack by the looks of it. I don't really know what to say about that Pokemon. It's a bit of a weird one, really, isn't it? Looks like I don't know what to say really about it. It's supposed to be the name of the room, supposed to be a bit like a vehicle or something. Like trying to rock wheels there. Okay, so don't know that one. Right, so who have we got next? Oh, it's a little cute one. Smoliv. Is that how you pronounce it? Absorb is its attack. Heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. So yeah, I don't know that one. It's kind of like some kind of plant. Okay, so let's put that one there. Okay, I've got 3 more. So who have we got now? Bizel? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know that one either. It's a bit like a sort of cross between a fox and a reindeer. Quick attack. Flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 10 more damage. Okay, so I don't know that one either. Oh yeah, and of course they do. One thing I do remember, if I'm correct in saying, that little symbol in the corner, so it means it's a plant Pokemon. That's a water Pokemon. And what's that one? Is that kind of like a rock or earth Pokemon? Like I say, correct me in the comments, but no expert. Okay, the last 2 in this pack. So who have we got now? Oh, Dugtrio now. But without me looking, Dugtrio evolves from Diglett, am I right? Or am I wrong? From Diglett. Yeah, that's who we got, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, so we've got those 2 as well. Oh, so it's coming back to me. So it's good to have a Dugtrio as well. And of course there's 3 of them for a trio. And does a dig attack. So it's interesting we've got 2 original and evolved forms. And what's the last one going to be? Will we get a shiny? Oh, we have. Oh, that's good. It's Claydol. So you get a shiny in every pack. Interesting, it was the last one. Claydol. I want to say that sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Who's it evolved from? Boltoy. I think that is. It reminds me of it. It reminds me kind of like, because they look a bit like, it kind of looks a bit like a voodoo sort of Pokemon. It's meant to be like a mystery one. Kaboom doll. Yeah, it's like one of those kind of like voodoo doll things. I do like these shiny ones. Okay, so there's 2 I knew in that set. So let's move them out of the way when we do the second pack. On there. So we've got 1 energy. 1 energy, 1, let's see. That's just your promo thing. And I've got 2 that I knew. So let's do them ones. So now we've got Paradox Rift. I don't know that Pokemon is on the front. Same as that one. I didn't know that is on the front either. Answers on a postcard. Okay, so this one. Yeah, sort of the same on the back again. So let's see we're getting this one. Let's hope we get at least 1 I know. So is Diglett and all that from the sort of first generation Pokemon? So it's good that they're carrying on the original sort of Pokemon. I can't remember how many it was in the original. Is it 150 or so? No, someone told me. Don't know how many there are now. It's probably like 500 or so. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, so we've got that card again, promo card. Right there. Now, will we get an energy again to start off with, or a different one? Let's see. So the first card we have is, we have got basic energy. Looks like a hand, doesn't it? Like I say, that don't really mean much, but let's put the basic energy there. Okay, I am familiar with the energy cards, I just don't really know how they help in the attacks and that. Okay, so who we're going to have first? We've got a shiny straight away. That's an interesting Pokemon. Kind of looks like he's on a dance floor busting out the moves. And yeah, it looks across between, with those, when you see it's quite shiny. Those fingers, it looks a bit like a sort of robot, but that sort of what's coming out his head, it looks a bit like one of those yeah, sort of inflatable wacky men. So I've not heard of this one. Goldingo? That's what I'm going to pronounce it. Who's he evolved from? Evolves from a Gimagor, something like that. So I got the shiny one first. So yeah, I don't know that one. So it's good we've got another shiny. Okay, so we put him there. So we got next. Next we have Tinkerton. Not heard of that one either. It's as a crushing blow attack. Interesting. And who does he or she evolve from? This evolves from Tinkertuff. Interesting. Any relation to Jigglypuff? That's one of the Pokemons I know. Okay, so I don't know that one. Okay, so who have we got next? This is Earth. Oh, it's an actual item. Earthen Vessel. So what? Oh, so you can use this card only if you discard another card from your hand. Oh, interesting. So a bit of a strategy introduced there. Earthen Vessel. So is that kind of like kind of ancient or something? And it's got trainer in the corner. So I don't know. I don't actually know what that does. Someone will let me know. So who have we got next? Masquerain. Masquerain, is he masquerading? Daunting Eyes. Flip a coin until you get tails for each head. Shuffle an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their deck. That's interesting. There's a lot of quite, I suppose when you know Pokemon, it's like second nature. But it seems a bit daunting with all these different cards and that, but I'm sure that's why it's so popular, because there's so many outcomes and things you can do. So who does it evolve from? It evolves from Suskit. Oh, and yes, it's HP, so it's health points in the corner, I'm guessing, yeah. Cutting Wind is also one of its attacks as well. So yeah, I don't know that one. Hey, will we get one? I know. Absol, no, I don't know Absol either. Also 100 hit points. Draw Awareness. Is that how you pronounce that attack? You may discard any number of cards from your hand until you have 4 or fewer. Draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. Interesting. And Enhance Blade. Hey, so there's another one I don't know. Right, who we got next? Oh, it's another item. Counter Catcher. You can use this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponents. Switching one of your opponent's benched Pokemon to the active spot. So, got another training one there. Okay, what we got next? Purloin. Oh, you can see why that Pokemon is named so, because it's kind of like a cat, and obviously cats purr. I don't recognise that one. Does Stampede and Cat Kick. Okay, so we've got 3 more now. Gimming Howl. Oh, isn't that the one we had already that evolved from? No, what one was that? Was it this first one we had? Oh, it helped if I won't drop it on the floor. I can't remember. I'm sure it was one of them that it evolved from. Yeah, it might be that one. Got it, right. Note to self, try not to drop them on the floor. Right, is it? Yes, so that's another, so, let's put those 2 down a minute. So, that one evolves from that one, if I've got that correct. That's an interesting attack. Call for Family. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So far I've not had any I know. We've got another 2. So, what's the penultimate one? We've got, oh, Zubat. Oh, you must have heard me. I know Zubat. Not personally, but I do know Zubat. Supersonic attack. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Yes, so Zubat. Where do I know Zubat from? Was he in Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Stadium? Maybe. I know Zubat definitely from somewhere. He's one of the earlier Pokemons, isn't he? I think so. That's 1. So will we get Zubat's evolved form? Maybe, because it doesn't say. Because Zubat doesn't say evolves. Hasn't evolved yet. So let's see. We've got. Oh, it's interesting. Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo. So yeah, so it's like a pumpkin, isn't it? I don't know that one. The Seed Bomb and Reckless Charge. This Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. Oh, that's interesting. So its attack also obviously drains some of its energy, which is a bit more realistic. Not heard of that one, I must say. But, it's a very interesting Pokemon. Kind of like cross between a pumpkin and it's like, does it jump out and scare you at the same time? Who knows? So I'm pleased I knew a couple, Diglett and Doug Trio, and also Zubat as well. And you know, I felt like I learned a little bit there as well about, reminded me about the game, and I can see why it's so popular. So let me know in the comments who your favourite Pokemon are and about any of these Pokemon. You can tell me any information about them and the games as well. What's the difference between these two games? I'll be interested to know. And if you enjoyed the video, do please give it a like and ring that bell for notification of further unboxings as well as other content as well, and subscribe if you want to, of course. And thank you if you have, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.